Well, there's definitely a dance going on between David and Julia, Julia and Tessa, David and Tessa.
Yeah.
How does your character play into this dance?
You know, she is just trying so hard to be gracious and kind and patient and loving and understanding. You know, it's such, and there's a lot of people who understand this, you know, the blended family kind of co-parenting kind of thing is really difficult. And especially when not all parties are doing their best to make it go well. And it's just such an awkward position because it's just, this is your life, this is your fiance, and this is his child, and you're kind of co-parent, but it's also their life. And you know, it's so hard to feel, you could see how unsure Julia was, you know, and I felt for her so much because she's gone, when you know her, she's gone through so much in her life, and you can tell how important this is for her and how much she wants it to get it right. But that's kind of a huge theme in this movie, is all these people striving for this perfection that is impossible for anyone to actually obtain, but like what that can do to you when you don't recognize that, you know?
Well, I do agree with you with the different types of things, because this is not only a thriller, but there's definitely things that everybody can relate to. Mm-hmm. For your character, though, there was a underlining theme of domestic violence. Did you, as an actress, research or do anything to learn about someone who has gone through the struggles that Julia has?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm very fortunate to a certain extent, actually, because I grew up a lot in that conversation, not just from what I'd witnessed in my community and my friends and my family who had, you know, abusive relationships or traumatic relationships, but also my mom worked for an organization called Women's Inc. when I was 10. That's up in San Francisco. I've been on the board now for many years of Eve Ensler, who wrote the Vagina Monologues V-Day, and we've done everything from in New Orleans to New York to DRC and Congo, you know, just working with women. So over the years, I've had this conversation a lot. And so it was really important for us when we were, you know, depicting this, that we showed what that was. You know, this is a woman who's gone through a lot of horrible things, and she sought help. She went to one of those places like my mom used to work at, and she had someone help her to look at that and change the narrative around it so that she wouldn't keep perpetuating that cycle. And that was something that I thought was so powerful and really important. And I think what eventually gives her so much of her strength is that she might not have had that perfect childhood or any of that other stuff that everyone else seems to think is so grand, but she's got tenacity and she's got passion and she's got the will, and that's unstoppable.
And it's empowering.
That
I
is
love
so
it.
empowering.
Right?
It's beautiful, and like that makes me feel like that little girl has a chance because she's got someone like that to look up to.
Fantastic. Well, I also feel, since this film is called Unforgettable, and I know we all have unforgettable moments in our life, what was an unforgettable moment for you in shooting this film?
We had so many. It was really beautiful. I keep talking that we had this 1 week that was just so lovely, and it was all the stuff with, you know, just kind of Jeff and all the nice things that were going on, and like little moments where like Tessa's like coming in and robbing us or something like that. But in general, like it was just like playing and hanging out with little Isabella Kai Rice, and it was just so wonderful. You know, she turned 9 in that place, and we shot this. The house that was his like childhood home was this place in Encino, and I guess it was like a Spanish kind of like monastery kind of thing. Like, so it just had all these little meditation areas and statues and stuff, and it just was this beautiful bubble, and then it just got really dark. So it was so interesting because I'm really glad that we were kind of shoot it in order, because we did have this really beautiful moment so that you could feel like the next week when we were not there, like something was lost. Like automatically my shoulders went up, you know what I mean? Like there was something that all of us felt changed, and it was disturbing, you know, so it was really great. I mean, we literally to the end, we shot the battle and the fight at the end. Like we really were able to shoot the movie in order almost, and that was just really great because we found so much, and we shot it in 30 days. We had a really short rehearsal time, so I'm so grateful. Like Denise, this might have been her first movie that she's directing, but she is a veteran of making brilliant films, and so that we needed that expertise on this one. I think we wrung out every possible awesome moment we could possibly get from the script. A lot of that has to do with her.
Made in Hollywood.
Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Made in Hollywood TV. Let us know what you think in the comment section below, and for the next awesome video, click right here. Click in that box right there, super easy.